Venus. The name conjures up images of beauty, love, and the Roman goddess. Named after the goddess of love and beauty, Venus has long been a symbol of romance and allure in human culture. Its bright presence in the night sky has inspired countless myths and stories throughout history. But beyond its captivating name and radiant appearance lies a world that is anything but lovely. But the planet Venus is far from a gentle paradise. In reality, Venus is a hostile environment, with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. The landscape is dominated by vast volcanic plains and towering mountains, creating a scene that is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. It's a scorching hellscape, shrouded in a thick, toxic atmosphere. The clouds that envelop Venus are composed mainly of sulfuric acid, making the air highly corrosive. The pressure at the surface is crushing, more than 90 times that of Earth, equivalent to being 900 meters underwater in the ocean. Venus is a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving and that even the brightest objects in our night sky can hold dark secrets. Despite its brilliance, Venus is a world of extremes, where the conditions are so severe that no human could survive for long. Venus is our closest planetary neighbor. It orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 108 million kilometers, making it the second planet from the Sun. Its proximity to Earth has made it a subject of fascination and study for astronomers and scientists for centuries. It's similar in size and mass to Earth, which is why it's often called Earth's twin. Both planets have similar diameters and are composed of similar materials. However, the similarities end there, as the conditions on Venus are vastly different from those on Earth. But don't let the similarities fool you. While Earth is a haven for life, with its mild climate and abundant water, Venus is a vision of what can go wrong when a planet's climate spirals out of control. The differences between the two planets highlight the delicate balance required to sustain life. Venus is a world gone wrong, a cautionary tale of runaway climate change. The planet's thick atmosphere is composed mainly of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that traps heat. This has led to a runaway greenhouse effect, causing surface temperatures to soar to around 465 degrees Celsius. Studying Venus can provide valuable insights into the potential consequences of climate change on Earth, reminding us of the importance of protecting our own planet's delicate environment. The atmosphere of Venus is incredibly dense and toxic. It's a place where the air is so thick with carbon dioxide that it feels almost like a fluid. Imagine trying to breathe in such an environment. It would be impossible for any human or known life form to survive. The pressure on the surface is about 92 times that of Earth's, equivalent to being 900 meters underwater in the ocean. This immense pressure would crush any human-made spacecraft that attempted to land without proper protection. Imagine trying to breathe in a mixture of carbon dioxide so thick it feels like a fluid, enveloping you completely. The air is not just thick, it's also scorching hot, with temperatures reaching up to 467 degrees Celsius, or 872 degrees Fahrenheit. This is hotter than the surface of Mercury, even though Venus is further from the Sun. The reason for this extreme heat lies in the composition of its atmosphere, with clouds of sulfuric acid raining down from above. These clouds are formed from volcanic activity that releases sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. The sulfur dioxide then reacts with water vapor to form sulfuric acid, which condenses into clouds. These clouds are highly reflective, bouncing sunlight back into space, but they also trap heat, contributing to the planet's extreme temperatures. That's what it's like on Venus. The surface is a barren, rocky landscape, covered with volcanic plains and mountains. There are no oceans, no rivers, and no signs of life as we know it. The ground is scorched and cracked, with temperatures high enough to melt lead. The sky is a perpetual orange haze, filled with toxic gases and acid clouds. The main component of Venus's atmosphere is carbon dioxide, a potent greenhouse gas. This gas makes up about 96.5% of the atmosphere, with nitrogen making up most of the rest. The high concentration of carbon dioxide is the primary reason for the runaway greenhouse effect that makes Venus the hottest planet in our solar system. This thick blanket of CO2 traps heat from the Sun, creating a runaway greenhouse effect. The heat gets trapped in the atmosphere and cannot escape, causing the surface temperature to rise continuously. This process has been going on for millions of years, making Venus a hellish world where no human could ever survive. The result is a surface temperature hot enough to melt lead. This extreme heat, combined with the crushing pressure and toxic atmosphere, makes Venus one of the most inhospitable places in the solar system. Despite its beauty from afar, Venus is a deadly world, a true blanket of poison that serves as a stark reminder of the power of greenhouse gases and the importance of protecting our own planet's atmosphere. Venus's extreme heat is a direct result of a phenomenon called the greenhouse effect. While Earth experiences a moderate greenhouse effect that makes life possible, Venus has taken it to the extreme. Sunlight pierces Venus's atmosphere and warms the surface, but the thick CO2 atmosphere prevents that heat from escaping back into space. This trapped heat builds up over time, leading to a runaway greenhouse effect and the scorching temperatures we see today. Earth and Venus started out remarkably similar. They were both rocky planets with atmospheres and oceans, but somewhere along the way, their paths diverged dramatically. Earth's oceans absorbed much of the CO2 in its atmosphere, regulating the climate and allowing life to flourish. Venus wasn't so lucky. Its oceans evaporated, releasing even more CO2 into the atmosphere and creating a feedback loop that led to its current hellish state. Despite its hostile environment, Venus holds valuable clues about the formation and evolution of planets, including our own. Scientists are eager to understand why Venus became so different from Earth. By studying Venus, we can learn more about the delicate balance of factors that make a planet habitable. We can also gain insights into the dangers of runaway climate change and the potential consequences for our own planet. Section 6. Lessons from a runaway greenhouse. Venus serves as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked climate change. While Earth's current warming trend is nowhere near as extreme as Venus's, it highlights the importance of understanding and mitigating our impact on the planet. By studying the extreme case of Venus, we can refine our climate models and develop strategies to protect Earth's delicate climate balance for future generations. Section 7. The search for life in the clouds. While Venus's surface is utterly uninhabitable, some scientists believe that life might exist in its upper atmosphere. High above the scorching surface, the temperature and pressure are more moderate. Could extremophile microbes similar to those found in Earth's most extreme environments have found a way to survive in Venus's clouds? It's a tantalizing possibility that scientists are eager to explore. Section 8. Venus, a future destination. Despite the challenges, some scientists and engineers believe that humans could one day explore Venus, perhaps even establish a permanent presence in its upper atmosphere. Airships could float in the relatively hospitable upper atmosphere, studying the planet and perhaps even serving as a base for mining operations or other ventures. Section 9. A planet of wonders and warnings. Venus is a planet of both wonders and warnings. This enigmatic world shrouded in thick clouds of sulfuric acid presents a stark contrast to the blue and green hues of Earth. Its surface is a hellish landscape with temperatures hot enough to melt lead and atmospheric pressure crushing enough to flatten a submarine. Yet beneath this hostile exterior lies a story that could hold the key to understanding the future of our own planet. It's a testament to the power of natural forces and the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. Our planet, with its lush forests, vast oceans, and dynamic weather systems, thrives in a delicate equilibrium. The forces of nature, from the gentle breeze to the raging hurricane, shape our world in ways both beautiful and terrifying. This balance is what makes life flourish, and it is this balance that we must strive to maintain. By studying this enigmatic world, we can unlock secrets about our own planet's past, present, and future. Scientists with their telescopes and probes peer into the mysteries of Venus, hoping to glean insights that could help us understand Earth's climate, geological history, and even the potential for life on other planets. The historical images of Earth and Venus side by side remind us of the shared origins and divergent paths of these two celestial neighbors. Venus reminds us that we must be vigilant stewards of our own planet, lest we suffer a similar fate as our twisted sister world. The environmental challenges we face today, from pollution to climate change, are stark warnings. The melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events are not just statistics, they are harbingers of a potential future we must strive to avoid. By comparing the desolate, scorched surface of Venus with the vibrant, life-sustaining environment of Earth, we are reminded of the fragility of our own world and the importance of taking action to preserve it for future generations.